Welcome back. Day in the life of a growth operator in 2026. Realistic, uncut, authentic day in the life. I absolutely loved watching these videos when I was just getting into online business because it gave me a sense of what I wanted my life to be like. So this is going to be a raw, uncut day in the life of a growth operator. Scaling my agency to 100K a month. Got a lot of work to do, a lot of money to make. Let's get into it.
Let's go. Let's have a day.
Come on. That was my buddy from school on his way to work, but I'm gonna get on my morning walk right now. This light takes forever. Bunch of nice coffee spots, but I'm so bad at working anywhere except my house. I never get shit done. I don't get anything done. So I wish I could take more advantage of all these nice coffee spots around Brentwood here where I live, but it's just not worth. I can't accomplish anything when I'm there. I get way too distracted, Wi-Fi goes out. I made a reel about this too. I'll show you guys another spot. This Starbucks right there, that Starbucks was the one that I used to go to after work when I worked my corporate 9 to 5. I would go there almost every day after work. I would wake up on the weekend to go there and grind on the business while I had my corporate 9 to 5. I haven't been there since I left, to be completely honest, but sentimental for sure. All right, fellas, we are halfway through our walk. I'll give you a rundown for the day. It's kind of my morning routine. I wake up, get the hygiene, brush your teeth, etc., make my bed, drink some water, go read a page of the Bible. Not like a religious dude, really. It's kind of just good. I mean, I kind of want to be more religious, but it's good. It gets the brain flowing instead of going right on the phone, and then kind of just shut my eyes and think, meditate, manifest, whatever you want to call it, for 5 minutes. Then I go on the walk, and it's a good time to really just get my thoughts right for the day. What do I need to do? What do I need to accomplish today? It's just been a good routine, especially gets the blood flowing, get some steps in. We're gonna go do a little work, drink some coffee, go work out. Then we're probably gonna drive over to Beverly Hills to meet the boys and get a ton of work done. Got a couple calls on the board for today. Maybe do some follow-ups, collect some cash. And I'll kind of walk you through everything in my life, the business, how everything's going, what my life looks like right now. And I'm sure this is mostly probably people getting into online business, maybe people who are already in online business, probably not too many offer owners, I'm assuming. If you're here, great, but I'll give you a good context based on what I would think you would want to see in a video, what I liked seeing when I was just getting into online business, when I was, in the very early stages. During that little meditation, manifestation period every morning, the 5 minutes, I just sit with my eyes closed. I think about the matte black Range Rover that I want. White interior, matte black Range Rover. And it's crazy because the more consistent I got with that, the more I would see them here in Brentwood. Every time I'm on this walk, I see multiple black Range Rovers, white interior. I don't know. So I guess we'll do a little yap sesh to end off the walk. I'm going to get my Osmo cleared off so that the rest of this video is more high quality, but this is the front camera of my new 17. I also want to get more articulate, better on camera. I'm not very, I have some room to go when it comes to speaking on camera, being articulate. But I live in I'm 23 years old. I run an info product marketing agency, have a portfolio of clients, coaches, creators, and I live in Brentwood, California. As you can see, it's nice. Where I am in Brentwood, it's a lot of people who, in their 20s, working. That's to say, very nice part of Brentwood. We're in the kind of younger demo part, but we'll get to that, the big dog part eventually. But I have 4 clients in the portfolio right now that we're running up, and this is just going to be a day in the life, walking you through kind of what goes into the day-to-day, managing them, collecting cash with them, everything. So let's get it. Alrighty, we are locked in at the desk. Here, got my coffee. Gonna get a little work done and then go probably get a quick pump in, drive over to Beverly Hills. I have this. I got the new 17 and they upsold me. I actually got upsold, T-Mobile funnel, but I haven't opened it in about a few weeks. I'm gonna do it right now because the camera's taking forever to load. trying to get this up for you guys, but can't really go on my computer while that's happening. So we're gonna unbox this right now. I honestly don't think I'll have a good use for it. Oh, it's two sides. But maybe I can do like Miro videos, give myself an excuse to make more bottom of funnel content on the Instagram. I went 2 weeks at the last 2 weeks of March. Ooh, satisfying. Oh. The last 2 weeks of March, I went hard on content. Posted a reel for the first time 2 weeks in a row every single day. Wow. No home button, bro. What the fuck? And the front camera is on the side right here. That's so weird. Thank God I needed another lightning to lightning. That is huge. All right, so we're going to set this up. Cool little device here. Cool new little toy. I haven't had an iPad since I was in like 6th grade, bro. I was up to no good on my iPad in 6th grade. But we're going to set this bitch up. And hopefully it's going to increase revenue somehow. Just got a little busy and now I have to take a call. I'm trying to back up this camera so that I can actually film on it. We were supposed to go to Beverly Hills right after we worked out, but now we have a call then, and then we have another call at 1:30. So I don't know, shit's just getting hectic. And this is what the day-to-day is really look like. Shit just pops out of nowhere constantly. So I'm gonna try and get over to Beverly Hills with the boys today, but that might not happen. So we got 2 calls on the board for a newer offer on the smaller side that I'm doing all the sales for. I'll give you a full breakdown of pretty much all of my offers, the whole portfolio. I'm gonna dial them up right now, see if any of them answer, get them set up for their calls, show you guys the setting goat right here, setting goat.
Hey, how's it going?
Yo, is this Kenny?
Yeah, I saw your text. I didn't realize.
What got you interested?
So 3 years ago, and I kind of stopped.
Okay, 100%. And I mean, just so I know how we can best help.
Yeah, I guess my goal would be for help, because back when
you can really crank up the front end acquisition, dip the ROAS a little because you evolved there. So I mean, hypothetically speaking, bro, go over where to make sense for you, and we could help you get to that point where.
Yeah, I think for me right now, I was looking at like 3 to 5. I mean, like I am thinking like in the 3 to 5K.
Yeah, and I mean that would be the goal. Obviously, working with. All right, sounds good, brother. I'll see you in about an hour here.
All right, I appreciate it.
Of course, we'll talk soon. Peace.
Yep, take care.
All right, we cleared out the Osmo. Hopefully the quality is a bit better now. I have all of the footage of the day I quit my job. I just uploaded it here because that's what was taking the format or taking the storage up on here. It's all on here, so hopefully this does not get lost. But the format, hopefully it's better. Hopefully the quality is better for you. We got a call coming up here. 3 to 5K budget for my small offer that I'm doing everything for, including setting and closing. So we'll let you know how that goes. And then we have another call at 1:30. But in between there, we might drive over to Beverly Hills and then a ton of other shit to get done today. Let's fucking go. Oh, fucking hell, bro. No close. Time on the calendar for tomorrow. I'm just getting railed with this offer, to be honest, bro. Like every lead, it's like it's like something that is legitimate. It's not just like a bullshit excuse or bullshit objection that, I'm failing to overcome. Obviously it's a skill issue. And if I were, 10 out of 10 Johnny Mal closer, then I would be closing. But the past few calls with this offer specifically, it's like we have calls with another offer. We have calls with another offer that we want to check out. Competitor. Okay, great. Like, don't want to burn the bridge and say you have to make a decision on this call because obviously you don't. This guy was like, he works 2 remote 6-figure cybersecurity jobs, and he's either thinking about adding a third. He has an offer for a third remote 6-figure job or starting his, e-com brand. And so it's like, yeah, I mean, that's a legitimate excuse. He has a call with a company for another 6-figure job tomorrow that he obviously has to wait until. So I don't know. It's a skill issue. I'm not saying it's not, but Jesus, what can you do? Oh my God. It's so frustrating. But on to the next, another call at 1:30. I think I'm going to drive over to Beverly Hills right now. Yeah, I'll see you in the car. Oh, all right. I still haven't left the crib. We're actually offboarding a client right now. I could tell you guys about that in the car. But We have to do that right now, and then we're gonna drive over. Say what up.
Oh, yo, what up? Bro, my camera quality is fucked. Now everyone's watching is gonna think I'm fucking idiot.
I ain't gonna lie. We're about to get out of here to go over to Beverly Hills, but I was supposed to lift at like 9 o'clock. And just shit gets so hectic, like I'm not even gonna lift. Maybe I'll lift tonight. My God, and I just remembered the reason I was gonna lift at 9 o'clock was because there's street sweeping. In LA, the streets get swept once a week. And so I'm in a spot that's Thursdays, 9 to 12 or whatever. Oh my God, that's why I was gonna lift, and now I bet you I'm gonna have a ticket. Oh my God, bro, that's actually so annoying. I knew there was a reason I had to leave the house, and just I kept getting bombarded. Calls booked, shit to do, and I just completely forgot. I was like, oh, I'll go later. But you know when something's in the back of your mind and you just don't remember it? God damn. All right, we are approaching, but there's cars. There's other cars on the street, so I don't know. Maybe we didn't get a ticket. It says 9 to 12. So I guess we didn't get a ticket. Hell yeah. That was about to make me so mad. I want to give you a recap of what just happened, of what I'm doing right now, my business as a whole, and just some general thoughts. I'm in the Lexus right now. It has a sunroof, not, very complacent with this car, but I want a Range Rover. That's my car. I want a matte black Range Rover with white interior. That's the goal within the next year, to cop one of those. But yeah, so what just happened? I told you we were offboarding a client. Why is that? Were we not getting him results? Were we doing this? What happened? So we mainly work with business opportunity creators, teaching some sort of, business opportunity, whatever it is, e-com, sales, marketing, etc. Something within this online space. And so this specific client, his content was not converting because he had a severe lack of authority with his audience. For good reasons, he wasn't doing his business model anymore. He didn't have any content of him doing his business model, of him making money with his business model. Therefore, why the hell would someone want to learn from him, right? And so for weeks, we told him get back into it. I won't go into the specifics, but get back into your business, make money with your business again, create content of you actually doing the thing so that people, will trust you and want to learn from you, obviously. And so it was just several weeks, even multiple months of nothing. With that said, super cool dude. Like, he's traveling the world, he's doing what he wants, and so no harm, no foul. Just not a good fit for our partnership right now. But where am I at right now? So, as most of you know, I'm a growth operator. I have my own info product agency where mostly we're full stack partners on the marketing, run the full sales process, sales management, set up all of the tracking, the back end, etc. So that literally the creator only has to do content and service delivery, making sure the people that are paying them are getting sick results. Okay? And so right now I have 4 full stack partnerships. My 4th client, I want to tell you guys about this because this is the power of posting content. I posted a reel that did fairly well about like the top 5 funnels or something in the info space, in the high ticket info space. We got like 40K views, and this guy DM'd me from that reel, hey, I want to start a coaching program. Like, can you help me? I sent him a YouTube video. I sent him one of my YouTube videos in the DMs. He watched it. We booked a call. This guy, he had about 1K subscribers on YouTube. He had no short form audience. He had a Telegram with a couple thousand people, but this was from his YouTube audience a while ago. He hadn't posted content in years. And literally DM'd me off one of my reels, sent him a YouTube video. We hopped on a call. I closed him for a few K up front. Built everything out for him. He's setting his appointments. He's taking the calls. And I mean, he doesn't have to do much because I've set up a funnel where, it makes it very likely that even if he doesn't contact them before the call, they'll still show up. And so think about this. This guy hadn't posted content in years. He was too focused on, his actual business. He had no short form. He has no short form audience, no short form content. He DMs me, we hop on a call, I build everything out for him. He pays me, an upfront fee, as he should. He literally just does that. Super easy on his end. Within the first few weeks, I made him 17.5K. 7.5K package. We sold 2 paid in full deals, 14K, plus a split pay deal, 2.5K in the first few weeks. This guy literally only has a Telegram group and YouTube. Like, imagine just DMing someone, they build something out for you for a few grand, and you make 17.5K back. Insane. That's the power of, like, literally what can happen if you just post. You just put yourself out there. It's great. It's amazing. Guys, so we are approaching the start of Beverly Hills, and this drive literally used to be my drive to my corporate 9 to 5. I don't even know if you can see the building. It's over there, but I'll show you if I can. I would get off right here. I would turn right, and I would go to work every single day. What the I thought that was a Mr. Incredible, but I would turn right there, and go to work. You can see the building over there. It's that skyscraper back there on the very left. That's the building I used to work in. But now we're not here. Now we don't have to do that. There's Rodeo. There's a nice restaurant. Rodeo. So beautiful, man. Being in Beverly Hills just makes me want to get rich. Like, they're shooting a movie right there. I don't know if you can see that. Wild. But yeah, it's a cool drive over here. That's literally the exact car I want. Oh my God. Literally the exact car I want. Matte black, Range Rover, white interior. I literally said that earlier in this vlog. I see it so much now. The exact car I want. Before I never saw it. Maybe it's because I wasn't looking. Fellas, we are here. About to lock in, do some work in a nice little spot. Got a meeting in 35 minutes, another sales call for the one offer, and gonna lock in, do some other work until then. The other boys were supposed to pull up here, but to be honest, I don't know if they are anymore. I gotta lock in, they gotta lock in. They're like 30 away from here, but we were gonna film some stuff, but both just got pretty busy, to be honest. So unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. And then after the call, we'll probably go get some food. That's what we'll do. We'll get some grub after this call, especially if we close it. Coffee number 2 for sales call number 2. About to hopefully close this one. Then go get some food, but frequency instantly elevated when we get here. It's so nice to get out the house, especially when I'm working and sleeping in the same room, at home. I mean, it's cooked. It definitely is cooked. It's so good to get out, but one more call. Let's get it. Alrighty, just hopped off that sales call. I said it this morning, but I've never had this many prospects say that they have calls booked with other people. And the 2 offers that he named for this specific client of mine, this specific offer, like the calls were with the 2 biggest competitors that I look at the most, that I pay attention to the most. I'm confident that all these people will come back because over half of them have came back, when usually that's not the case if you don't close on the first call. Very hard, but for this offer specifically, so many people come back after talking to other offers, and I believe that's the way I'm conducting these sales calls is very, very not pushy. Yes, I'm challenging them, pushing back a little bit, but it's not to the point where I would ever burn it over having to do a 2-call close, because it's not worth it. Especially in this market, there's so many options in terms of coaching mentors people can go to. And so the market's getting more sophisticated. And so if they have a call with one offer, with one coach, and their rep is super, super pushy, and then they go do the next call and another call after that, and those were way more chill, they're never going to go back to the first one, right? Because we leave a bad taste in their mouth if we're trying so hard to get them over the line when they've explicitly said they're talking to our competitors and they're going to make a decision. So what I found to be very, very helpful is say, yeah, no worries. Those competitors, they're a lot bigger. Their students don't get as good of results. And by all means, go do your research. I'm confident you'll come back to us, and I'll put you on my calendar for right after you finish with your last call. So rescheduling is huge, and having a chat to provide value after the call is also huge. But result of call 2, we're going to go get some grub and come back here and just grind for the rest of the day. We are going to get lunch. Honestly, very frustrating day, to be honest. Lost to 2 objections on these 2 calls that I didn't know how to handle. Collected some cash on the other offer where I, already have a sales team. But with this smaller offer, I'm getting to know the audience, the ICP, the demo for my client as best as I can. But honestly, just frustrating stuff, especially when people are, going to competitors that have a way worse product than we do. But it's part of the game. The part about walking around here is it is so beautiful, and I like this outdoor environment so much. I could walk around here for hours. Makes me want to not go back and do work. But like I said, taking a walk to get a little chipper. Oh my god. And of course we see someone while we're in mid-vlog, someone from college asking, what am I making a video about? What do you do? Have never actually got Chipotle not to go. Looks magnificent. Obviously tortilla on the side. We're about to grub, then go get some more client work done for today. Maybe get a quick lift in later, but catch you in the next clip. I'm glad this is the day. To be honest, usually I'm just sitting at my desk at home all day, every day, but this is kind of a more active day since we came over to work here in Beverly Hills. And when I was just starting, I used to love watching people kind of the day in their life, growth operator, info, dropshipper, whatever kind of online business model they're in. I loved watching the day to day because it was what I wanted to do. So yes, I want this channel to bring me clients and whatnot and be educational, be a source of leads for me. But I also want it to be for people who are just getting into online business and have more of the top of funnel content where, if you're just starting as a GO, you're just starting as a setter, you're just getting into online business, trying to figure out what you want to do. You can binge watch my vlogs too. No real agenda. Just show you raw, authentic day in the life, what someone, grinding in still very early stages of business, growing the agency looks like. And so I used to love watching Pierre Corey, Jason Malucci, a year ago. So if I can be the slightest bit as helpful to any one of you as Pierre and Jason's content, and there's more that I'm forgetting, as helpful as it was for me, then, job accomplished, job well done. But if there's anything that you want to see in terms of content, someone who's, grinding in the trenches of growing their agency to 100K a month, let me know what you want to see. All right, we're back at the desk. We're about to, do some work on a client's VSL. And what I'm going to do is add chapters since, most markets are getting more and more saturated, more aware. So before we had it, so they had to watch the full thing in order to get to the pitch. They couldn't jump around. So I'm about to add chapters on the host website for our one VSL. And then I'm also about to create a new dashboard for a client. We have obviously all the sales call data, but I am missing data for one of my offers on the applications, number of applications every day, connection rate, qualified applications, all of that stuff. So I'm about to build that into this dashboard here, cover client information up. So that's what we're about to work on for the next hour or so. One of my least favorite parts of this business is hiring setters. And that is because in this info space, setting is like a very entry-level job. And it's not like an entry-level sales job where you go to college and go into corporate or tech sales as a beginner, where you're still very qualified. Like the barrier to entry for setters in the info space is just absurdly low. And so it's just like, it's such a headache, bro. But once you find a good one, they're going to make you money. So you have to, invest time to find a good setter, to show them that you're willing to invest in them, that there's room for growth, because they'll just leave and go to an offer that's making more money or try an offer stack whatever it may be. But you got to do it at the end of the day. So that's what we are about to do right now. And yeah, hopefully we found a good one. Gonna shoot some texts out. Peace. All right, fellas. Just got done pretty much vetting a bunch of setter applications and onboarding a setter for a new offer waitlist going live tomorrow, launching a week from tomorrow. So we need to get setter, DM setter, dialer in place for that. I haven't decided if I'm going to close or I'm going to get a closer for that yet, but I'm pretty cooked. Gonna go on a little walk here real quick. So many nice cars in this place. You. A little Ferrari. I walk a fair amount, especially since I've been doing online business full time. I walk a fair amount. In the morning walks are always, all right, what am I gonna do today? What do I need to accomplish? What's the first things I need to knock off? It's very goal-oriented, task-oriented, so I can have a clear plan going into the day. At night, though, I'm thinking about becoming rich, all of my broad, long-term goals. And so on this walk, I was just thinking, I want to get to a point, obviously, like I said in the beginning, 100K a month with the agency. That's the that's the goal. That's my biggest goal in front of me that I want to achieve in the next, 1 to 2 years, ideally. I know it's a lot of work. I have to work a shit ton, grind. Jeez. I don't know if you saw that. Something's going on. But yeah, it's going to be a late one tonight, but I think I'm going to go home now, get a quick pump in, maybe eat a little, and then get back to the desk. We are on the way back to the crib. Going to give you a nice little view of Rodeo. There's always like people making videos, streaming, hella wealthy people. But yeah, whip down here. Gonna go home, get a quick pump, grub, get back to work. Come on now. Alright, we about to go lift, get a quick pump in. Gonna go do an outdoor lift today. Little push day, do some dips. We've been rocking with bi-weekly Murphs. If you don't know what a Murph is, it's a mile, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, doing that twice a week, plus either a push or pull day, and then a long run day, and then a long walk day. I've been liking that cycle recently. I was doing push-pull legs before. Needed to switch it up, but we're gonna go get a outdoor lift. It's nice and cool out. We'll see you at the park. About to go destroy chest, shoulders. Beautiful night out. Let's get it. Online business is very isolating, especially, in the very, very early stages. Like when I was in the trenches, that was isolating. But I love getting out, come to the park or go to the gym to work out, just be around people. Online all day, talking to people on Zoom. It's very little human interaction in this online business space. So it's a plus to come to the park, going to the gym. Just finished up push day. Finna do some sprints. We got a full team practice here, men's team looks like. But I want to I don't want to get too old and not be able to sprint. I want to be prepared. If there's a robber, if there's a burglary, if I ever have to full on sprint. So finish up with some sprints, little 50-yarders, call it a day. Come on. Alrighty, finished up the workout. About to go get some grub, maybe get a little street taco. Can you see right there? Those are sneaky gas, but gonna go get some grub. That's pretty much it for the day. We're gonna go home, eat, shower, get back on the computer, do a little client work, and then call it a night, get to bed, do it all again tomorrow. If you're still here, shout out you, appreciate you for watching. Hoping to do some more of these, as well as some more value-based content on the channel. I started online business with a goal to grow my brand, my platform, no matter what vehicle it's in, but I've always loved making content. I had a golf YouTube channel, cooking YouTube channel, if you can find them. Oh, that reminds me. If you are still watching, the first 3 people to get to this point in the video and DM me on Instagram at FPMStefan, I'll shoot you a little $25 Venmo, $25 as a little thank you for sticking around to the end without thinking you were gonna get something. But very underwhelming day. in my day in the life as a growth operator, as an info agency owner. 0 for 2 for the smaller client. And once again, the reason I am doing the sales calls for that specific client is, one, because I'm investing in him and his brand early. I am very, very confident he is going to turn into a multiple 6-figure a month offer. And so I'm getting to know his audience extremely well, getting to know his, ICP extremely well for when we are scaling up, dumping, tens, hundreds of thousands into paid traffic for call funnel, for webinar funnel. And so I'm investing early, and I get regular closer setter commission is 15% combined. I'm getting a lot more than that for taking the calls as well. So it's fun. It's fun. I don't mind it at all. 0 for 2, those calls for the day. Underwhelming day for that offer. Few deals in the pipeline with some potential new offers, new clients that are exciting. Hoping to hear back from one tomorrow. So maybe in the next vlog, if we land that, then you'll hear more about that. But yeah, if you found this at all valuable, shout out you for still being here. If you found this at all valuable, drop a comment, DM me on Instagram, any questions at all. Happy to help. Happy to help. Not selling you anything. Just grinding on my agency, like I said, until we hit that 100K a month mark. Hope this was good. Hope this was amazing. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bonus scene from the next day. So tired. Was editing this up till like 2 a.m. Wake up tired. Wake up to a text from my one client. Bro, we have a problem. Call me when you're up. I'm like, oh God, here we go. What do I have to deal with? Some bullshit right off rip this morning. Maybe chargeback, maybe an issue with the funnel. Go on my walk, call him up, and he's like, yeah, bro, I'm sorry, I don't know how to tell you this, but the call today, he piffed. I wanted to, so I'm like, oh my God, nice little 7.5K deal to start off the day. After yesterday, it was kind of a midday, but I just want to include this. One, work with clients that are funny. Like, I cracked up. Like, he got me. I thought it was going to be something really bad. Wake up to some money, which is great. 2, it's up and down. Like, this business stuff is so up and down, especially in this online space. Up, down, up, down. You just got to stay level-headed. Put in the inputs every single day. Inputs, and the outputs will come. So, nice little good way to end the video. I'll include the payment screenshot here of this deal. And thank you for watching. Peace.